jaw harp and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. Tell me, what harps have you been into? What have you been playing? I've been playing some Morchung, been playing some Jerome, some Vargan, quite a few Monarp as of late, actually. But good time of year for harping. Got quite a few unboxings going at the end of the year there. And then we had one more unboxing that we just couldn't quite fit in, but that unboxing will be happening in early January. What else is going on in the jaw harp world? Oh, going to be getting some tooling for the mill. Going to be using the mill to make some jaw harps. Might be fixing some jaw harps. Where are you at there? Find my favorite Monarp, which is my Iverson in F2. And had 3 harp giveaways at the end of the year here, and all the names of Diesel, well, the dog was guessed. Also, all the names of Mittens. If you want to know what those are, I'll let you know. We might do one more jaw harp giveaway tonight. What do I got here? I got a couple of Babayev small melodics. Ooh, that one's juicy. Oh yeah, let's give one of those away. So we were able to guess. Somebody spent several hours scrolling through videos of live to come up with all the names that my son gave Diesel, the jaw harp dog over there. It was Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel, and Trent Desner and Desnell Washington. Also, somebody guessed, went through some jaw harp videos until they found all the names of Mittens, which was Mittens, Sandwich, Noodles, Pete, Poop, Jamie. So if anybody can name the 2 dogs, and I know I've mentioned them in live uploads, the 2 dogs we used to have and the cat that we used to have, mention their names, I will send you a Babayev small melodic. You'd have to mention them in the comments, and then I'll get a hold of you and mail you a harp. Those have been fun. Green Squidger says, how many jaw harps do you have? I don't know. I've given away a few of them here at the end of the year due to giveaways. 200 and... I don't know. I'm going to guess 247. And I'm not basing that off anything. I'm just like looking up and guessing a number. And Green Squidward, how many jaw harps do you have? And what harps have you been into? Are you a harp player? Is the harp new to you? A lot of people are just scrolling through and finding the live uploads. Let's play something bassy. One harp that I have been playing, I kept 4 Haretdanov for myself, and every single week I've been playing a Haretdanov. Just because they're so responsive to the Beth. Cyberfish says, Jamie. Oh, hello, Cyberfish. It's A1. How's that sound compared to? We'll just compare that to a Zalogi Blackfire, one of the ones made by... This was made by Aaron Zalogi. Here's a Zalogi Blackfire A1. TDS Harper. Harp in, y'all. Hello, TDS Harper. Ooh, similars. Cyberfish says went camping and way up in on a mountain, but have signal. Sweet, catching you in my tail. Ooh, what's the weather like? You're doing some winter camping. All right, dude. Camping way up on the mountain. What's the temperature out, Cyberfish? (40 Fahrenheit). Oh, that's not bad out. That's some all right camping weather. You'll be a little bit chilly though. Heard another A1. Yeah, to those of you who are just showing up, we did have some cool Jaw Harp giveaways in the past week. Somebody was able to guess Mitten's full name, Mittens the cat's full name, from watching my videos, and also all of Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel, the dog's names. And I have one more guess out there. If anybody remembers from any of my old videos, we used to have a different cat and two different dogs. Can you remember their names? If anybody can guess them, I will send you a Babayev small melodic in the mail. In the next week or two, I'm hoping to have the unboxing for the Hummus and Vargan coming out of Russia. Got some of the standard Tartar and also the large Tartar and the Babayev bent frame melodics and a whole bunch of other harps. Going to have some other cool harps coming out of Russia again soon in early 2024. Cyberfish says, "What hill are you on?" Or at Cyberfish, "What hill are you on?" Oh, cool. How was my Christmas? Yeah, it was a good Christmas. I was sick right up until basically Christmas, the day before Christmas, but I was still able to have a family Christmas and cook a lot of food. Yes. Oh, Cyberfish guessed one name of one animal, Pickles, Mr. Pickby. Yes, that's correct. What were the two dogs? If you can nail the two dogs, I'll mail you a Babayev small melodic. This is the new, these are the Vakitov large size Kubies. This one is untuned. It's E flat, which is like a D2 sharpish. George Pacheco says, just want to say, oh, hi back at you, George. How are you doing? How was your end of the year? B130 says hello. Oh, hello back at you. Cyberfish says I rode up to Sawmill Campground in the Angeles Forest. Oh, cool. One thing I was doing last night, because I've had about a week, over a week off work, and I've been playing the jar or trying to play it every night. However, up until right before Christmas, I wasn't really able to play much because I had a lung thing going on from a cold. But one thing I was really concentrating on last night was playing along with the metronome. I don't know how well I'm doing with the metronome, but I think the more I start playing with it, and I'll set it to different. This is just a mechanical one where you can set it to different beats per minute. And I've been practicing it just on different settings and just seeing if I can match my jaw harp play up to it, no matter what I'm doing. Let's see where we can go with that. Yes, but what are those two dogs? Do you remember their names? If you can guess the two names of the two dogs and the cat, then I'll send you a Baba Yaga melodic. Haro says something Indonesia. I think you were referring to, my friend. Are you referring to the Kerending? Yes, that would be in Indonesia is where that would be found. Any tips for recording harps? Well, okay. So on all my videos, you see me. You'll see me sometimes on Instagram, sometimes on TikTok. I'm kind of starting to dial back on my Instagram videos because Instagram takes 100 of my subscribers and automatically unsubscribes them every single week. I've tried to contact Instagram. They won't reply to me unless I pay them $15 a month. So I'm like, you know what? I've gotten Instagram millions of views. So I'm like, I'm not going to do Instagram anymore. I'm not really going to concentrate on putting any content on there because Instagram just does not treat people as well as YouTube does. My best content is always going to be found on YouTube because that's what rewards me. I've got Instagram or YouTube has just been a really good experience for me. Also, what somebody asked, what my tips are for recording harps. I'm not really fancy. What you're seeing here is an iPhone 14 Pro Max, although I'll probably be getting a 16 or 17 whenever they come out in the future. I try to stay as good lighting quality as possible. What I have in the background here, we're just going to give you a little tour of my basement. See that? There's two big soft lights in front of me. And if you look over here, there's a light there. So you can have whatever camera you want, but you're not going to be getting amazing picture quality until you have really good lighting. So good thing for lighting is you can go with the ring lights. I've done those in the past. I've also done Brooder House lights set up, kind of mimicking soft lights. Best thing, a soft light to your right in front of you, a soft light to your left, and then a backlight the wall there. And it's going to make you appear more vibrant, kind of like you pop off the screen a little bit more. And then for recording, I started out using a Rode Video Mic Pro, and then I went to using a Shure MV5, then a Shure MV51, and this right here, what you're seeing is a Shure MV. I think it's a 7. And then I have a big microphone boom. So, but I used to record on a big or Panasonic Lumix G7 camera, and then transfer that to a computer. No, it's just too much fussing. So that I can get out lots of content, I record on my smartphone, and then I use a good microphone, and then I use good lighting. And also, you're going to need a tripod or something to hold, to be able to hold the phone for live feeds. Like I shoot vertical, so I have this apparatus that I put on the table. But yeah, any questions you have about recording jaw harps for like YouTube content, yeah, I've got your back there. I keep it simple because the more I found when I'd set up a camera and a tripod and do this, and then record a video, then transfer it to a computer, then transfer it back to the internet. I'm like, that's just too much doing at once. So the simpler I can keep it, the more sustainable I can make content. There's Indonesia. Oh, welcome from Indonesia. Teenage Mutant Ninja Ostriches. Thank you. Oh, how cool. I like your name. Yeah, Instagram, like unless you pay Instagram $15 a month, they won't do anything for you or even reply to anything. And I haven't had a great experience on TikTok, although I do have quite a few followers on TikTok. I won't feed them as much as my content. I probably do 10 to 20 videos on YouTube for every one I do on Instagram or TikTok. So I'll never give Instagram or TikTok my best content because they just don't treat you very well. Whereas YouTube, anytime I've had problems with people saying I'm infringing on their copyrights or anything like that, when I message somebody directly on, or when I message the help center on YouTube, an actual person responded back to me like, oh, and they watched my video and like, oh, there's no copyrighted stuff in this, and got my videos right back online again. Whereas TikTok has taken and muted videos of me talking and playing the jaw harp because they say that I'm infringing on copyrights, even though there's no music playing. And yeah, YouTube's definitely my favorite. Let's see where I go with the metronome in the background. Maybe you can just see the metronome going. Let's see what we can get going with another harp. I'll play another couple harps and we'll wrap it up. This is the last live of the year, and anybody, the first person to guess all three of our previous pets' names, the cat and the two dogs that we had previous to this, if they can guess all three of the names in the comments, even after the video ends, if you guess it in the comment and it's like an unedited comment, because then I will send you a Babayev small melodic jaw harp. And the reason I don't want to grant that to a comment that happens afterward, if it's edited, because somebody could just comment a placeholder like first and then spend several hours watching videos and then come back and edit their comment. So yeah, the first person who comments all three of our previous animals' names, I'll send them this harp. That one or this one? Let's see here. Ooh, that one's got the brain sparkles. What is that one? Let's see here. I'm not live on Instagram tonight because Instagram's on my poop list right now. Ooh, that one's a G2. This one's a A2. Alex says, hello, don't have time to watch. All the best for next year. Oh, hello, thank you. Thank you for your nice comment. Oh, Cyberfish is so close. You got two dogs out, or you got a dog and a cat. If you could just guess the last name of the dog. Am I a Turk? And I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Let me show you. Am I a Turk? Does that mean like Turkish or Turkic? I know there's a lot of countries that are considered Turkic. Turkic. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'd be Turkic. I'd be mostly a mixture of a bunch of different Europeans, French Canadian. Let's see, French Canadian, Welsh, German, Irish, Scottish, and Nez Perce, I think. Yeah, I got. And Cat Lover says is a Turkic song. Yeah, so many people have commented that these are Turkic instruments. Yeah, well, yeah, you got the cat's name. Yeah, we've got the cat and the dog name, but nobody's guessed all three. There's one dog that nobody's guessed yet. Let's see if somebody guesses it. And one person, the person who guessed Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel, Trent, Desner, and Desnell Washington's name, which is my dog's name that my son gave him. Well, the Desnell Washington and the Trent Desner I gave him, but the Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel my son gave him. Somebody searched to find all of those names. I think in between 3 and 5 hours. They said they had the phone to their ear and they were scrolling through live feeds while doing other things. See, we'll play one more harp. Yeah, well, let's get low with it. Let's get weird. I'm gonna end playing a really bassy Oleg, shipping off a deep untuned bass. Diesel, Weasel, it was Diesel, Riesel, Kasneasel, Trent Desner, and Desnell Washington was that dog's name. But no, Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel we still have. So you're looking for the 2 dogs and the cat that we had previous to this. The cat passed away a year or 2 ago, and then both dogs ended a couple years ago. But they are mentioned in videos. Yeah, and Miss Mita, aka Mittens, that's a cat we currently have. So if you're looking to guess, you're looking for the cat we had previously and the 2 dogs we had previously. McBean says, "Don't you dare inspire me to hyperfixate on this bouncy sounding instrument and become an expert." You should. Like, it is, the jaw harp is so interesting. It's also one of those instruments that's like really, really immersive to play. Like for somebody like me to play an instrument like this, it's very much like dreaming or a very surreal auditory and visual experience for me when I play the jaw harp. And that's why I'm closing my eyes oftentimes, because I'm fixating in on it. But yeah, hyper fixate on the jaw harp all you want. I tend to do that with food. I'll get hyper fixated on a type of food, make a type of food, eating a type of food for a while. And then after 6 months or a year, I won't eat it for a while. We Game says, "My jaw harp is starting to rust. You know how I can fix it?" Yes. I actually have a tutorial on this on YouTube. If you type in, how to keep your jaw harp from rusting. Okay, so your first thing you'll want to do is get that rust off there. Get yourself a pink pearl, one of those pink erasers that has kind of a wedge shape to it. Get in there and lightly polish away the rust. The next thing you'll do is when you get done playing the harp, wipe it free and clear of moisture. You can use a towel. You can use a clean sock, old rag, whatever. Wipe it free and clear of moisture. Make sure you get, because the place that harps rust first, I see, is right here, because people will wipe them off, but this corner here will left moisture on there. You want to wipe it free and clear of moisture. Dernovo Voice says you can get by without oiling your harps if you just take your fingers, without sweat on them, there's oil in your fingers, just rub them on there and let it naturally patina. What I do is I use coconut oil, get the moisture off, get the coconut oil, which is at room temperature. If it's not hot in your house, it's 60 some degrees down here. Get a little bit, oh, a little bit of cough. Let's stop this ticking here. There we go. Take a little bit of that coconut oil, rub it on your finger just like it's a balm, like it's a Carmex or whatever. Get a little bit of it on your finger. There's a little bit of oil. Rub all the way down. Make sure you get it all the way into the corners, the nooks and crannies. And then just sit it. And then before you play it again, wipe it off there. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, somebody said a pink pearl eraser like the ones you use in elementary school. Yes, and pink pearl eraser is the best brand I found for removing rust. Because if you have your highly polished Shippenov harp, you get some rust on it. You don't want to use an abrasive on it. You want to lightly polish that rust away. Also, careful in your embouchure areas. If you take steel wool and you go over an embouchure area like this on a really tight jaw harp like this, you will reduce the volume of it because your gaps get bigger. You literally grate away those nice, sharp, good edges. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep old. And you can keep guessing to try to come up with the 2 previous dogs we had and the 1 cat that we had before the animals we have now. If you guess all 3 of those names, I'll send you a Babayev small melodic. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Harp out.